Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, you guys. And what's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. What's going on, Scotty Gang? What's going on to the new people that may be tuning in for the first time? And what's going on to the hate watchers that are watching and they're going to drag me after they watch this? What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, and I intend on doing the exact same. Oh, is it not hump day? If you got some humps in the bump, you know my DM's always open. Anyway, before we get into today's mess, though, let's talk about what we got coming up on the platform and on the horizon. Now, today is Wednesday, and I've been teasing and talking about this panel and promoting this panel for the last couple of weeks now. The Chasing panel officially starts tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right after Chasing Atlanta goes off, okay? Tune in as Scotty, Jamar, Terrence, Tramiel, Carl, and Jeremy Speaks all coming together to discuss the very first episode of Chasing Atlanta. And we will be doing this every single Wednesday night. All right. So make sure you guys tune in. On Friday, make sure you guys tune in for the fourth episode of Boys Night Out as Scotty, Jamar, Terrence, Josiah, and Maddie Rance all come together to talk about music, movies, and all things gay. So make sure you guys tune into that on Friday. And then on Saturday, don't forget that I'm doing a live review on Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right. So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got on the horizon. So let's go ahead and get into the mix now. Just about everything up here is Basketball Wives Tea. Ain't nothing but Basketball Wives Tea going on right about now. You know, the show just came out, and now there's nothing but mess going on right now. Nothing but the mess. But the first thing that we're going to talk about is something from a past Basketball Wives cast member, and that is Miss OG. Okay. Now, as we know, OG was on the show from season 7 to season 9. She did not return for season 10. After the lawsuit with Evelyn Lozada, suing her for defamation of character, when OG accused Evelyn Lozada of being racist and colorist. But now that the show is OG has not been on the show, she still is being attacked by the masses. Now, this is what she said. She said, "Now, see, I've been real quiet. Now, this all come from reality check. Just about everything that I'm talking about today is coming from reality check. Okay. Um, it states former Basketball Wives star OG shares some disturbing comments she's received on her phone. Okay. She says, "See, I've been real quiet. Do not wake the giant, sending death threats from a fake page, but you're not scared. Show your face." Okay. And these are what the comments are saying. Just in case y'all can't see it, the comments are saying, nobody's scared of you because you play football. You not that tough. Chill before you're dead like your brother, okay? Then there's another comment that stated, "Your brother dead? Oh, you mad? God don't speak about people's families, little man." Then somebody commented, the same person commented up under her another picture of hers and said, "That's a man." All right. So she's been getting a lot of threatening messages and things like that. And what I don't like is how people are very dismissive to what she's talking about. And ever since she's come out with her concerns with colorism and racism on this show, there is people on this show that are willfully ignorant and not trying to hear anything that she's trying to say, or not trying to hear her, or not trying to understand where she's coming from. They still want to sit there and denounce it the same way these same people are trying to denounce the stuff that Erica Mena just pulled just last month. They're still doing that. And I'm looking at the comments and I'm annoyed because I see, oh, it's her behind the fake page, Biology. Or I hated the colorism narrative that she brought to the show. It was disingenuous and whack. Then someone said, "That's wild, but girl, bye." Then someone said, "Why do we care? Like, whose attempt on making her relevant is this? She hasn't been in the blog since she left the show. She's not back, so why now?" Someone said, "Please don't give OG a platform. Let her be." You know what I mean? Girl, they're not worried about you. Have a seat. Let's see what else is like. Now, those are pretty much all the comments I'm gonna read. And I just think that all the comments are pretty much trash. Like, y'all are still denouncing what this girl is saying. Y'all still are dismissing her. And y'all are making everything that she ever said valid. Y'all are so far up Evelyn's ass because y'all think she this exotic beauty, but y'all are so quick to denounce everything that OG's talking about. All she said was that somebody was threatening her from a fake page. She didn't say no name. She didn't say who she thought it was. All she said was somebody was threatening her from a fake page. And the first thing that y'all go for is, oh, Evelyn ain't thinking about you. Evelyn ain't thinking about you. Who said that she said that it was Evelyn in the first place? Y'all must think that it's Evelyn since y'all defending her so hard. Like, I mean, what gives? I just want to know why y'all so far up Evelyn's ass to begin with anyway. You know what I mean? And she back on the show after she then set up here and said so many times publicly that she would never come back to Basketball Wives. And here her big four-headed ass is right back on the goddamn show arguing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know who sent the threats out to OG. No one knows who did that. All she's saying is that this is what she's receiving. She's receiving threats. Now, if Evelyn said that she was receiving threats, y'all would listen. But being that it's OG and y'all want to sit up here and try her as much as y'all want to, y'all want to act like this girl ain't got no right to speak on nothing that she's dealing with. She got to shut the fuck up. Y'all don't do nothing but prove a point every time. Like every time y'all want her to shut the fuck up, y'all keep on proving a motherfucking point every single time. And it's crazy. Maybe y'all need to shut the fuck up because y'all the ones who keep on proving her motherfucking point. That's on period. Like, girl, bye. I stand with OG. OG didn't do shit but stand up to the bullies and to the frauds of this show, and y'all still mad about it. And that's okay. Y'all can stay mad about it. Let's move on to the next thing. Next thing is Miss Jennifer Williams, okay? She did an interview with Angela Yee's show, and she had some things to say about two of the cast members. She had something to say about Clayana, and she had something to say about Britney Renner. So we're gonna start off with what she said about Clayana first, and then we're gonna move on. And then I'm gonna get my commentary on that, and then we're gonna move on to what she said about Britney Renner. So let's go ahead and get into what Jennifer just said. Let's take a listen.
Obviously we saw Clayana was coming for you, and but I didn't see her in the preview for the show. So what happened with that?
Yeah, so I think the new girls come on the show and they feel like they have to come at the OGs to maybe secure their position, be
It's
on
like
the
hip hop.
next season. Yeah, it's so ridiculous because honestly, I was just trying to figure out where this girl even came from.
Mhm.
You have to think like these girls come on the show and it has to make sense to the audience. Like, who knows you? Who brought you on? Like, you can't just show up. That's like me just walking in the studio and I sit down, you're going to be like, where did you come from? So I think she had a issue with that allegedly. I don't know, but Clayana is a straight basket case, and
Hmm.
I'm gonna let you guys see on the show how
Uh
it
oh.
plays out. But as you can see, she's not in the promos. She's in a couple episodes, and she gets X'd out.
Oh,
Oh
well,
wow.
the nice summary.
A lot of
Previously, we saw Clayana was coming for you, and but I didn't see her in the preview for the show. So what happened?
Okay, so that was Jennifer basically talking about her situation with Clayana. She states that the girls come on the show thinking that the way that they can get a moment on the show is if they come for the OGs. You know, that's pretty much what she's saying. She feels like they're just looking for moments, trying to come for OGs and stuff. In my opinion, because I ain't, we ain't really got to that part yet, so I really don't want to give too much of what I want to say. But I think that it's more to it than that. I think that y'all are so used to the new girls kissing y'all motherfucking asses and turning on each other that someone is finally calling y'all to the carpet and y'all can't handle it. See, y'all are so used to that. Like, let's go back down the line, for example, like Ashley Walker. You was bullying that girl because apparently she was going with your friend's ex, and you confronted her, getting yourself involved in a situation that ain't got nothing to do with you. The same thing Vanessa doing to Evelyn right now. You did that the second season of Miami. You was bullying Ashley Walker. Then Mika and Ashley, but Ashley wanted to be in the circle so bad though. Then Mika came on the show wanting to be y'all friend, and then only for y'all to shit on her. And then Keisha and Kenya, they wanted to be on the show, and then they kiss y'all ass. Like a lot of these girls come on the show and they kiss up behind y'all. Bunny, Jill, all these girls, that's what they do. And now y'all got a set of girls who really don't give a and y'all can't handle this shit. That's really what this is. Y'all can't handle the fact that these girls don't give a about y'all being no OGs or anything like that. They're ready to go. And y'all can't accept that. Y'all don't want to accept that. Y'all don't want to accept the fact that people don't give up about your position on this motherfucking show. That's the truth. And that's just what I think. Now I'm gonna save a lot of my commentary for when these parts actually come up, because we don't know exactly what Clayana actually did to Jennifer. We don't know what Jennifer did to Clayana. We don't know none of that just yet. But hopefully we get a chance to see that. Well, when we do see it, we'll see if my opinion changed. Now let's get into what she said about about Britney Renner. Let's get into that part.
This is a spotlight you've never been in before. That now you're going to be, I guess, on some episodes of basketball, or at least a topic of discussion on the show. So, how did you feel when you saw it? And you guys also have a vlog that you do, Christian.
Yeah, the YouTube is dope. I mean, I came on to this thing to support my now fiance. So, of course, first of all, I didn't do I was sentenced to 10 years. I did 3.5 years.
Okay.
And I actually, in the show, I talk about my experience going through that. I was very truthful. And of course, I did have words with the person that is making the false allegations on what she wants to believe, and she's creating this false narrative. So, I speak to Jennifer all the time. I let her know, listen, the noise is going to be the noise. We just have to stay the course, and we know it's real.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Because now this is a spotlight you've never been in before. That now you're going to be. And Britney Renner is joining the show, and we've seen a lot of clips of her on social media and doing different interviews. Did you guys have any types of interaction? What did you think of her?
So I didn't film too much with Britney. I filmed with her in group settings, but I didn't really I had no one-on-one with her. And like I said, I didn't film a lot with her. I didn't really know her story. I heard things here and there. And at first I was just like, no, she's not my cup of tea. And then when I kind of got to know her story a little bit, I was like, okay, maybe she's just misguided. And now I hear the interviews and I'm just like, I don't know what to think. But I'm actually a little embarrassed.
Oh, you are? But based off of things that she's said and done. But she owns her stuff, right?
No, she owns it, but I'm just like, okay, why do you go on this
and Britney Renner is
this podcast and talk about you slept with 3 men in one day and got a yeast infection? That's just, you should kind of take some things to the grave.
Too much information.
Too much.
Well, maybe.
For me, I was just like, whoa.
Too much information.
It was, keep that close to the chest.
Yeah, don't even.
This podcast and talk about you slept with.
Okay, so that was Jennifer Williams, and that was her talking about what she thought of Britney Renner. Now, apparently, she didn't really film with her like that outside of a group, and then she said she didn't really know her story at the beginning, but when she really got to know her story, she felt like Britney Renner was a little bit misguided. She didn't really have the right people around her, so to speak. That's what she thought. And then she said she'd been hearing until she heard interviews that she's done recently. And now she's embarrassed for her because of the things that she stated, like how she slept with 3 men in one day and then got a yeast infection and stuff like that. She said you need to get that in check and all this other stuff. Now, here's my opinion on that. Now, Jennifer, you foolish. And I'm going to tell you why Jennifer is foolish, because she's always been foolish. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm probably one of the few people that sees right through Jennifer. Like I always have, a lot of people always liked her. And I think it's because she is a beautiful woman. I never said she was ugly. Jennifer is a beautiful chocolate woman, and she knows how to dress. She looks nice all the time. And I think that is her appeal for people. But I've always seen her as a secondary bully. I even said that on the panel that I did with Jamie, JoJo, and T the other day. Y'all need to watch it if y'all haven't, It's the best and worst of Basketball Wives. Go tune into that. But yeah, I always felt like she was a secondary bully. I never thought she was a victim like everybody else made her out to be, right? But and she's judgmental and she's a hypocrite. Why she's a hypocrite? You talking about Britney, your bestie, Evelyn Lozada is the same type of mother. And you hung around her for over 20 years, and she's the same person. But y'all are the same two people that judged Royce because she was a dancer on the first season. Only for the second season to come out, and we see that Evelyn is a whore. So for you to sit up here and judge her based off of that, when you were friends with a mother like that for many, many moons, it's giving hypocrite to me. That's what it's giving to me. It's just my opinion. I ain't saying it's the truth. I ain't saying it's in the Bible. But she's giving hypocrite. And I'm gonna stand on it. That's what she's giving. Um, the jury's still out on this boyfriend of hers, and now they saying that they engaged. Okay. All right, Jennifer. That's all I got on her. We're gonna move on to the next one. Next one is involving Miss Brooke Bailey and Mehgan James. Okay, that's what this is about now. I thought this whole little interaction between them two was just stupid as hell. I really did. I thought it was dumb. But this is how it started. Okay. Oh shit. This is how it started. It started here when Mehgan James tweeted BB Wives Orlando 8 BBLA up. Fire sign, laughing emoji. And that's when Brooke came and said, damn, I didn't know it was a competition. We've been supportive to y'all, but let's go. Mehgan said, it's not. We've been supporting you guys as well. But Jessica did a grand job producing and casting our show. She did exceedingly abundantly and above all. And I got to give her flowers. Brooke said, I love Jessica, and I've had the pleasure of working with her, and I'm working with her on some projects. I'm still working on some projects. That's how great I know she is. But your comment was very clear and didn't reference her. It's all good. Ah, is it that serious? I don't really think it's that deep. Honestly, I don't think it's that deep. And I don't really think that Mehgan was out here really looking for attention. Like, I don't think that she was looking for attention at all. Like, and I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but that's just not what I thought. I just did not think that that's what she was doing. I had that thought never really came across my mind at all that she was looking for attention, like at all. It didn't, you know. And I didn't think it was competition. I think that Brooke is the type of person that likes to be in conflict with people. She likes to have a problem with something. She's always whining and crying about something. She always saying something about something. She gets on my fucking nerves. And I'm just being honest with y'all. I ain't never liked Brooke ass. I didn't like her when she first came to Basketball Wives many, many moons ago. I didn't care for her motherfucking ass then. Now, damn, she don't care about her motherfucking ass now. She gets on my nerves. Okay, she really does. That whole thing was not that serious. But here go Brooke putting 10 on 20, making it more than what it is. Yeah, Mehgan said Basketball Wives Orlando 8 BB, Basketball Wives LA up. It kind of did. If you ask me, I enjoyed Orlando much better than LA. I did. No lie, I'm not gonna front on y'all. I enjoy Orlando much better than LA. Period. And I ain't taking it back. It's my opinion. So Megan, tell no lies. Are you feeling some type of way because you know that the shit was whack? Is that what it is? Like, Brooke, shut the fuck up. That's a comment that you pay. Like, even if it was a competitive comment, pay it us. That's how I feel about it. Pay it. That ain't nothing to even respond to. That ain't even nothing to make, a story out of. Like, who gives a like, yeah, I understand that that y'all been supportive, but girl, maybe that's just me. I don't think it was that fucking serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it was that serious. And on top of that, I agree with Megan. It did eat LA up. It ain't all that right now. Vanessa coming with the heat, but that's just about it. It's not that deep. But like I said before, Brooke is sensitive and she just makes a mountain out of a molehill. Y'all say Brandy used to do the most. Brooke does the most. That's probably why her and Brandy turned out to be so close because they both do the goddamn most sometimes, if not all the damn time. Like it'd be like, girl, what the you mad about this? You triggered by this? Okay, Brooke, whatever, girl. We're gonna move on to the very last thing, and that is none other than Evelyn Lasagna and Miss Vanessa Ryder. They were back to throwing shade at each other again on social media, honey. And this is what was stated on social media. Now, Evelyn Lozada says having a one-sided beef with someone that you don't know and still don't know is wild, LOL. First of all, I agree with the first comment, okay? One of the first comments, because I see the comments. Okay, let's look at it. Because they are really giving the tea in these comments. Okay, this one says Evelyn has had a lot of one-sided beef. CC, OG, and Royce, period. Someone else said, if this is true, Evelyn had a one-sided beef with several of the ladies for years. Of that damn statement. I really do. Because Evelyn got a lot of this is why I be saying Evelyn is a hypocrite. Evelyn got a whole lot of motherfucking nerve to be trying to say somebody got a one-sided beef with folks when she got a one-sided beef. When she took over the beef that Shawnee had with Gloria over her sister fucking Shaq. So Evelyn can really just shut the fuck up because she do the same damn shit that she trying to criticize Vanessa for doing. And that's just the truth. Evelyn Dean says, I'm so sorry to Carl's ex that your so-called friend family will lie on national TV for a storyline. With friends like this, who needs enemies? Okay, now that's what Evelyn said with that. Next thing you know, Vanessa Ryder comes back with, this is not my storyline. I was contacted in February again to join the cast. I moved to LA in May to expand my business and started filming in May. Not one time did anyone tell me that Evelyn was on the cast, nor did I mention Evelyn to casting or production. It was revealed to me when Jackie invited me to her event. I don't care if 10 years have passed. I'm not going to fake kick it around anyone. I don't appreciate home wreckers, and I stand on that. And I can have my opinion. All right. So that was pretty much the gist of that. Let me make sure that there's nothing else missing here that I need to look at and talk about. Okay, I think that's about it. And I think that's about all. Okay. Now, with that being stated, Evelyn keeps getting called out for being a damn home wrecker. And I believe that she is. You're not going to tell me nothing different. I believe she is a home wrecker. And she keeps getting called out for the same shit. But like I said before, like, Vanessa ain't doing nothing different than what Evelyn did. And yeah, we call her Vanessa out. We saying she look crazy and cuckoo as, but Evelyn has had one-sided beef for motherfuckers too. She didn't like Gloria for nothing. Gloria didn't do shit to her. This didn't even have nothing to do with Gloria. It had more so to do with Laura and whether or not she shacked or not. You know what I'm saying? You had a one-sided issue with Royce. Royce didn't do nothing to you. She was just a dancer. Royce didn't do nothing to you. She was just trying to be your damn friend. Then you turn around and you had an issue with her. Cece didn't do jack to you. Nothing to you. And you still was a bitch to her. Still was a bitch to her. When she didn't do nothing to you. Nothing to deserve that you gave her. Absolutely nothing. OG didn't do nothing to you. Most of the beefs that you've had on this show, they were one-sided. Tammy didn't do nothing to you either. So what are you talking about? But y'all, listen, Evelyn can really continue to suck all that she wants to and send herself to hell for all I care. I don't give up. I can't stand Evelyn and she needs to go. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna be dragging her ass all season. That's all I gotta say about that. But I'm Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, I'm going to leave you guys with the promo for my upcoming panel that will be starting tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.